Gladiator.
You already know, Harlem and Jersey.
Like that.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Yeah.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Hey, look, 20K on a Monday morning. 20,000. We ain't the same.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Now, here's SGA. Bridges with some nice defense. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Here's Brunson. Yep, that one goes.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Outside Williams. Outside Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Anunoby has the open look. Drills it from outside.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
The Knicks off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. And Brunson, here we go. Yes, that goes in. Brunson's got 6.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 8 points here for Jalen Brunson. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Here's Holmgren. And that one is good.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
The Knicks leading by 4. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Daigneault and I were able to chat. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Down low, and stolen by Hart. Towns with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Brunson. Thunder with the rebound. Back to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Pulls it up. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. They need this one. And there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off. 10 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver him for the deuce.
Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Wallace. Shoots over Bridges. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. .121 left here in the first quarter. Count that one.
Going on the attack. Bridges felt good about that shot.
Holmgren looking around to the middle. Bridges with the steal. Intercepted. Hartenstein with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Holmgren. A putback. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Shoots from the baseline.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Holmgren outside. It's Joe on the wing. Wallace left side. Here's Hartenstein.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. He can't get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, where they disrupted.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the layup is good.
Really agile for his size. Towns is also good at muscling through tough defense.
Pass to Williams. Higgins outside. Now, Joe. He's covered by Clarkson. Joe with it. That one's in. His first shot this game. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
SGA, no good. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. New York again turning it over. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 6. Nice shot by Waltz.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Brunson scanning the floor. Right in the heart of the defense. Ha! Brunson.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's SGA. Towns with the defensive effort. Brunson, right side. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, we're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Dort. Back to Williams. He gets it in there. And now just a 5-point New York lead.
Yeah, again, on a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Dort. Here's SGA. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Brunson outside. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Inside. Here's Hartenstein.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Brunson outside. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Hart's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to SGA. Looking to get it going. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
And that one's good. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's the Knicks with the ball. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Knicks making the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
To the middle. It's stolen by SGA. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Pass to Hartenstein. Bridges with the steal. On deep, Brunson. No can do. Misses for the 6th time at 15 shots from the floor. Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Wasted no time on that one.
You have to love the confidence. Dort not shy about firing off the dribble.
Brunson right side. And that one goes long. Thunder trailing by 12. Pass to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drills the three-pointer. SGA's got 5 points now this quarter.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Here's Brunson. Now here's Hart. The shot's good. Hart's got 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's SGA. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wallace. 5 points in the game. For 3, Holmgren. Brunson with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Inside. And Hart throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Wallace. Bridges with the steal. For the 3. Rebound by Williams.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
From the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks leading by 10. That's tipped and stolen by Wallace. Stolen by Brunson. Hart with it. Williams picks him up. And Towns throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight. Shows are going to pain them even more.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back over to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl-Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Holmgren. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. He gets that one. Holmgren's got 9 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And taken away by Wallace. To the inside. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Anunoby. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percent. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice shot from the wing. And that's 15 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And it's SGA in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually come.
And the dunk by Sochan.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Back to Wiggins. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks leading by 11. Pass to Alvarado. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Mitchell. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Here's Brunson, and the rejection by Holmgren. SGA with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the #2 overall pick back in 2022.
Let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Bridges with the steal. Anunoby. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Williams outside. Outside Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Ah, it's in there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Brunson picks him up. Got it!
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Brunson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
On the clock. Brunson. Finally, it goes in.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double team. Toward outside. Launches it. Cleared away by Hart. The Knicks lead by 8. Brunson. SGA pulls it down. Now Williams. And he makes that one count.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short. Live because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Shoots the three. A three-pointer. Good.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Brunson can't drop the tough three-pointer. Outside Holmgren fires the three. He drills the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Toward outside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Great determination, but can't put it back in. Stolen by Anunoby. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
That could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
SGA fires. That one goes.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback, and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. If they can finally stop worrying about...
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Taken away by Williams. Here's Dort. Outside Holmgren. And stolen by Anunoby. Now Towns. Oh, the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oklahoma City trailing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. SGA.
Some hard-nosed defense from Brunson. He will just stay connected defensively.
Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Now Holmgren. Oh, one-handed.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
To take the lead. Basket is good.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Brunson buries the jumper.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Brunson lays it in off the window.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Outside, Dort. Towns with the steal. Oh, what a finish.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Here's Hartenstein. Now Williams. Now Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hart covering. 2 on the clock.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
We'll take those all day long.
Now SGA.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Oklahoma City foul. Who gets this? First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Holmgren fires. Missed on the three. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Just 4 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And what's their best move at this point?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Smokoskin sees New York take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great...
It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height. And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And that one's good. Flag. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Tatum, good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Pass to Gafford. Wants to get it to Hauser, and does. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Queta. Rebounded by Gafford. Now the Mavericks with it. Shot from the wing. And he hits the jump shot.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And Flag throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Flag. This rookie has some serious swag.
Tatum's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 3. And that one's good. Flag's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And Queta gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Pass to Hauser. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Daniel Gafford. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Pass to Hauser. No good on the triple. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Irving. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Outside, Irving. Pass to Washington. Outside, Williams. And stolen by White. Inside, Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
Here's Irving. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Irving's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Irving can't get it to go. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Here's Lively. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Pass to Christie. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's 8 points for Cooper Flag. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He finishes. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin, back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Over in the corner, Christie. Pass to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Walsh. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Flag. Down low. Middleton can't get it to go. Celtics trailed by 6. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Tatum. Here's Vucevic, defended by Middleton. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Pritchard's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. Here's Williams. Vucevic with the rebound. Celtics trailed by 3. Tatum draws the double. Back to Pritchard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Just skilled at attacking on the drive. He's got the size and mobility. Bagley just really tough to contain.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, White. And here is Tatum. He's got 5. Tatum using his size inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket. Right there.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pritchard with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Pritchard gets the bucket. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside Irving. Over Pritchard. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
Pass to Hauser. Stolen by Washington. In then Washington with the dunk.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside White. To the inside. Stolen by Washington. Irving looking over the floor. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Irving. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Irving drives in. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Irving with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Stolen by Tatum. 1-on-1 here. White wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Mavericks now. And a wide open look for Irving. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
Lays it up off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And that does it for the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 12. And will return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Celtics trailed by 12. And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Flush by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Irving for three. And Pritchard pulls it down. On offense, here are the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. Tatum's shot is off. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Irving. That one falls. Irving's got 24.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Celtics trail by 8. Right side Tatum. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back over to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. This ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for 3. Boston, no good that time either. And Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 7.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Here's Irving. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. That's good from 17 feet away. Irving's got 30 points.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load to them offensively.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Dallas leading by 10. Some solid defense from Brown. So it's the Celtics now. Back to Tatum. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
And taken away by Brown. It's White on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Washington. A finish. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court team.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
To the middle. Back to Gonzalez. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Christie. Dallas making a switch here.
Now on the floor for Dallas. Number 2.
So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 6. Pass to Walsh. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Stolen by Lively. And here we go. Shot's good by Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Nice shot by Walsh.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Going inside. Yep, that one goes. Pritchard's got 9. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Lively. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Walsh. Inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Mavericks ahead, up 4. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Williams who brings it up for in the corner. It's flat. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wags got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. To the inside. Here's Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Pass to Williams. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Here's Tatum, and he drives in. It's rebounded by Dallas. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Middleton. Inside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Dallas leading by 8. Outside Irving. High post try. Good on the jump shot. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything.
this type. Pro, I don't hang with rats, that's some new type. On the news type. Don't screw tight. Just sad. Crew tight. Got a bad at home voodoo type. Take down mega stallions by the crew type. Touch high level my shirt. Rasta tight. Open up. I live my dream. Rasta tight. Open up. About to take a the turch. Shell monster type.
Let me see what type of vibe we got.
And the winner is Plaquemore Max.
I went glacier, drip a cut, we were patient. Ice. Put it in Bottega, she know I got paper. Cash. Don't go big on none of my we all live major. We all got ice and chains on, but this not. Rolls Royce got stars. Plat, boy, I got bars. Tattoo on my arm. With a bad, no prom. Made bag of machine. Cat, this Jack, I go fiend. Scaleless a bean. Birds singing like bees. Out of here, I went to Mars. I ain't come without my dogs. Rocket power through the atmosphere. I ain't giving up, that's law. On God. Low key, I ain't even trying to put her on the blogs. I don't give a how rich it gets, still watching for applause.
We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the San Antonio Spurs.
Drip a cut, we were patient. Ice. Put it in Bottega, she know I got paper. Cash. Don't go big on none of my we all live major. We all got ice and chains on.
And here we go, bringing you the NBA on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Here's Wembanyama. And he... Parries his first look. We should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Legs. Two teams that like to get out and run.
Yeah, you're about to see a track meet out there. Both teams want to get up and down. You're going to see that scoreboard lit up.
Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Kessel. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
That one falls.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Pass to Fox. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
To the inside. Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers... speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
Here's Okongwu. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Johnson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Just 5 on the clock. McCollum's shot is off.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He used
supports that.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's McCollum. And Atlanta misses again. Spurs lead by 3. Castle outside. Down low. Outside for Wembanyama. The shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Fires it from 18. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 6.
Yeah, the craftiness of McCollum, smooth in that mid-range area. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's McCollum with a drive. Pass to Vassell. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Okongwu. Back to McCollum. Now Johnson, covered by Wembanyama. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. They get it back. Out to McCollum. Vassell outside. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Well, when you look at the upside for this young Hawks team, Tim, how good can they be?
I think they could be one of the surprises in the Eastern Conference. They've got an emerging star in Jalen Johnson, one of the best defensive players in the league, in Dyson Daniels. And both of those guys, I think, haven't even come close to scratching the surface.
And both players, high-level work ethic, talent, and guys who want to get after it every day. Okongwu, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
McCollum with a steal. Up the floor. For the finish!
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You got to love the effort. That's big time.